Why is Sea Scouts online? This is an overview of our Sea Scout online campus and learning room. Why we did it and why we think it's a good idea for Sea Scouts and Scouts in general. During the coronavirus 2020, we found out that many Sea Scouts and Scouts were moving to the online learning environment looking for resources. Many people starting to do live video conferences, hour-long classes, training, and all kinds of synchronous resources. We move from e-learning overload to what I call video conferences fatigue. For this reason, as an online professor for more than 20 years, we were looking for asynchronous models that can work simpler programs, simple platforms for our Sea Scouts. We created what we call Sea Scouts Online, and now in Spanish, Scout Marinos Online, to provide one place, one area where Sea Scouts can find videos, links, files, everything they need in one place so they can watch and read at their own time or at their own pace. And this is the reason we came out with the idea of creating the Google Classrooms, that we call it rooms. We started with the Sea Scout online chip 802 for Transatlantic Council because we were creating, or we are creating, the virtual Sea Scout chips with the hope to have real chips. And suddenly we realized that other scouters, other people outside our council wanted to know more about this and wanted to provide collaboration. So we replicate the room to create a Sea Scout online collaborative master room. In this room, we allow scouts to add their content that they normally use in Introduction to Leadership for Sea Scouts chips, introduction to all kinds of leadership skills, seamanship courses or training that have been done not only now during this year, but in previous courses. And we're trying to put all of them organized. As you see here, we are now expanding also to Spanish, to the Maritime Explorers Club, and other units have started to use also Google Classrooms. The collaborative master room and the chip room are organized following the Sea Scout BSA manual and the single-handle Sea Scouts manual. The whole idea is to provide the organized structure that Sea Scouts need to start a new program. For example, when you go to the master room and to the chip room, you will find that Module 0 is about Sea Scout introduction, orientation, the single-handle Sea Scout program that is our version of the Long Scouts. Move to the ship's organization, uniforms, ship operations that are the first part of the Sea Scout manual. If Sea Scouts are interested in advancement, we are providing the organization of the room based on the advancement and recognition for the Sea Scouts. We start with apprentice requirements, following all of them that are organized by numbers, and we are now providing some information to them. We are keeping this website always under construction. Then we have the ordinary requirements, able and quartermaster requirements, but because all our Sea Scouts are now new Sea Scouts, we are now completing the apprentice part, but also we found other resources that we are also adding. Besides the advanced requirement, we have other areas that are also included in the manual, like safety, boating, paddleboard, navigation rules, aided navigations, piloting, and weather, plus outside of the manual resources. You will find that every time that we talk to any adult or scout, they want to add something else. This is an example of the Sea Scout Ship 802 Sea Scout online room that is very similar. It's the same. In our case, we have tailored the room to the specific needs of our specific Sea Scout. And you can do the same in other councils. Now we are helping other councils in several regions to have the same concept and the same model. And this is an example, this is the best example I have so far of one of the requirements where we have the three different resources. We have a YouTube video, we have a PowerPoint, and we have a PDF file. And you can see that the three resources are provided by different people in different occasions. It's interesting because you can cater different learning styles. And we want more. We want to fill the whole room with your resources. And now we are expanding to Spanish because our friends in Latin America and Spain wanted to know how we can have the same in Spanish. And we have one scouter in Colombia that is providing very cool videos about knots. He's doing the knots in a screen, but he's explaining in Spanish, but demonstration don't need languages. You just watch the video, and the video can be useful for English or Spanish rooms. This is the same we are doing for Spain. We are following the educational program of the Scouts Association and trying to promote sea scouting in Spain using this specific Google room. Because some people were concerned about privacy, data, use protection, registration, having to have your children in a place that you don't know who is there, like these kind of things. So we try to be very specific to the rooms, to the specific Sea Scout and their leaders and parents. But then we came with the idea to open the resources to anyone by using the same family Google sites. We are replicating the same content we have in the classrooms in a Google site. And we created seascoutonline.org, so you can go there and you will see the same requirements, apprentice, ordinary, quartermaster, and all the resources without registration, without any privacy issue. We are collaborating each other in filling the rooms and filling the campus, as we call it, so we can have both areas interconnected and grow together. If you want to welcome, you want to collaborate, please email to collaboration@seascoutsonline.org, and we will be very happy to receive your contributions. Here in the site, in the campus, you will see that we also have the pages organized following the Sea Scout BSA manual. So you have the requirements, and we are now adding content to the site, to the specific pages. We are expanding to Spanish, and this is more or less how it's going to look. The same feeling, the same organization, but based on more generic nautical terms, traditions, environmental areas that are more relevant to a scout or Sea Scouts outside BSA. But this is also useful to BSA because now we discover that we have some groups and Sea Scout ships that are also working in Spanish. We are promoting our Sea Scout Online platform in social media. We have a Facebook page and Instagram that you can follow. And you will see that it's going to be bilingual because we're not going to create another account on another place. We have a Sea Scouts in Spanish in Facebook. But the whole idea is to share the resources and future events. This is the model we have been using for Transatlantic Council since last month, when we have our first single-handed Sea Scouts. And then the ones that we have 5, we are now registering the virtual Sea Scout ship 802 with the 5 or more Sea Scouts that are coming, with the goal to have a local traditional Sea Scout ship in the cities where these Sea Scouts are located. The Sea Scout Online Cloud, the room, and the campus are supporting these scouts and these ships. And also we are combining this with exploring clubs and Maritime Explorer Club and Post, because we have also middle school youth that are sisters and brothers, and we want to have both groups in scouting. Of course, we're inviting Scouts BSA, older Scouts, adventurers to join our Sea Scout online tools. So this is what we have online. So welcome aboard. If you want to see more, you know where to find me by email, phone, and social media. And we continue doing unparalleled Sea Scouting, not only for BSA, for all Sea Scouts in the world.